The Dodgers fall to the Cub 10-2 in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Bill Plaschke, Dylan Hernandez. I'm Lindsay Theory. Bill, we stood on this very ground one night ago and said the Dodgers are going to the World Series.
He was safe. Ask the question.
Bill, no. I'm asking the question. Do we need to start walking back our World Series prediction?
No, he was safe for one thing.
It doesn't matter at this point. No. They lost 10-2.
Do
we walk? I saw the replay. Everyone here, but do we need to walk this back? Because Bill, we went very far on a ledge.
Walking nothing back. The Dodgers didn't lose this game because of Gonzalez.
Well, they did still lose it.
They lost it. They lost the game. But they still have to have Kershaw coming back. They have the great Kenta Maeda going tomorrow, the classic Japanese pitcher for them, I think. And they got Rich Hill. Who better to have it than the Bishop, Rich Hill, on Sunday?
Bill, sometimes I really wonder if you believe your own words coming out of your mouth.
I am not.
Kenta Maeda has struggled in the postseason.
Yes, he has. But they can lose that game, and they still have Kershaw on Saturday and the Bishop on Sunday.
All right, Dylan, Julio Urias was your kid. 20 years old, the youngest pitcher
Dylan
to
said
start.
The Cubs were choking. Are they choking? How bad are the Cubs? You said the Cubs were choking, Dylan. What happened?
They were choking.
Oh, until they weren't.
Then Dr. Hernandez here performed the Heimlich and inspired them to not choke anymore.
And Julio Urias, your kid, went out there. He was doing well until a bunt single.
Yeah, and I still go back to that play with Gonzalez, and I know. Andy and Pedro disagreed with this, but I really think that was a big play there. We're talking about momentum. There was, they
bigger
had
than Adrian Gonzalez being out but safe at home.
No, yeah, well, that's what I mean. Okay. That specific play, that where that team hadn't scored in 2 games. I really think that changed.
What was the score at the end of that inning when he didn't score? What was the score of the game?
It was 0-0.
Oh, 0-0.
Yeah,
okay.
No, and I'm Plaschke. I'm with you. Okay. I think that was a really, really big play. And the longer that it stayed, no, I do think it was, and the longer it kind of stayed 0-0, right? I mean, those first 3 innings they couldn't really touch the kid. I think at some point they were going to kind of like accidentally run into something, which they eventually did, and just with the kind of the way momentum goes.
Your argument's falling apart very quickly.
I'm just tired.
All I'm going to say, Lindsay, can I just say this, is that the umpire, Angel Hernandez, did not make the bad throw from left field. He did not drop the ball at second base like Utley did. He did not get picked off second base. Justin Turner has stolen 4 bases all year. The Cubs, the best pickoff catchers in baseball, and he gets picked off and leaves Gonzalez at the plate with a 3-0 count. Umpire didn't do any of that. Dodgers did all, and then you had a 6th inning, which was out of a Benny Hill soundtrack.
Bill, please, I'm going to spare the people. Okay, I know you're not going to walk back your World Series prediction, but let's just kind of break this down game by game. Kenta Maeda, maybe we expect a loss there. Game 6 is going to be Clayton Kershaw, a win, and then it's going to be Game 7. This is coming down to Game 7.
Right, if it comes down to Game 7, we've all been to Wrigley Field. We see how the fans there are scared. They're on the edge of their seats. The Cubs play scared. They're with 108 years of history behind them. I think it's too big for the Cubs. The Dodgers win a Game 7. They will win in Chicago in Wrigley Field on Sunday.
Dylan, what are your thoughts?
I know yesterday I was talking about how I didn't like the Cubs' body language. Today I didn't really care for the Dodgers' body language at the end of the game. No, we saw Jock Peterson screaming at the umps. Clearly they were. It looked like a team that was kind of unraveling. I think that they might.
Unraveling. Isn't that kind of us?
Yeah, we are kind of unraveling. Yeah, but at this point, I think you have to say that the Cubs are favored. I do think that at least one thing that the Dodgers do kind of have going for them is that if it, when it gets back to Chicago, they will have their 2 best pitchers going in Kershaw and Hill. So, as long as they might lose, but at least they'll lose with their guys.
I don't know why all 3 of us are laughing as hard as we are, other than that we have Bill Plaschke.
That was the whole 6th inning. That was the whole 6th inning.
The whole 6th inning. It was not a good look for the Dodgers. They'll be back at Dodger Stadium on Thursday for Game 5, hoping to improve on that effort with Bill and Dylan. I'm Lindsay Theory for the Los Angeles Times. See you back here Thursday.